My name is Barrister Felix Morka. I am a member of the All Progressives Congress, APC. Have been a member from the inception of the party in 2014. The founding member of the party and the leader of the party in the Council, and a major stakeholder and leader of the party in the state nationally. Now, for today's program, I want to speak in my capacity as first, initially as an aspirant, and then as candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Council constituency for the Delta State House of Assembly primary election that was convened on the 5th of October 2018. The essential reason for this press conference is to share with you the case of a major act of illegality, lawlessness, arbitrariness, and severe unfairness perpetrated by the All Progressives Congress, APC, my party, in its handling of the primaries for the Delta State House of Assembly in the Council constituency. As a result of the very serious breaches of the law, breaches of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, breaches of the Electoral Act, breaches of the All Progressives Congress guidelines for the conduct of primaries, breaches of the All Progressives Congress Constitution, and every rule of natural justice and fairness. Yesterday, the 21st of November 2018, I filed a major lawsuit at the Delta State High Court, High Court of Justice of Delta State, in the Abba Judicial Division, a matter between Felix, Morka, and Monday, Alika, as the first defendant, and the All Progressives Congress, APC, as the second defendant, and the Independent National Electoral Commission as the third defendant. What I'd like to do, if you permit me, is to read just the release section so that you can get a sense of what in fact I'm asking the court to do. And then in the conversation that will follow, I'll be more than happy to speak to some of the facts that led to the actions that is the subject matter of the case that I just filed. So an originating motion brought pursuant to section 87(4)(c) and 9 of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended, Order 3, Rule 1 of the High Court of Delta State Civil Procedure Rules of 2009, and the inherent jurisdiction of this Honorable Court as preserved under section 66B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended. At the hour of 9 o'clock in the forenoon or so soon thereafter, as counsel may be heard on behalf of the applicant, which is Felix Morka, myself, praying this Honorable Court for the following reliefs. 1. A declaration that the first defendant, which is Monday, was not the properly selected or nominated candidate of the second defendant, which is the APC, to contest the election into the membership of the Delta State House of Assembly for the Council constituency seat. slated to hold in March 2019, having failed to comply with the provisions of Section 87(4)(c) of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended, and the All Progressives Congress Party Constitution and guidelines for the nomination of candidates for the 2019 election. 2. A declaration that the applicant is the rightful aspirant who was duly selected or nominated as a candidate of the second defendant to contest the election into the membership of the Delta State House of Assembly for a council constituency, slated to hold in March 2019, having satisfied all the requirements of both the Electoral Act 2010 as amended and the All Progressives Congress Party Constitution and guidelines for the nomination of candidates for the 2019 general elections. The applicant is a member of the second defendant party and participated as an aspirant in the primary election conducted by the second defendant on Friday, the 5th day of October 2018, for the purpose of selecting or nominating a candidate to contest election on the platform of the second defendant into the elective office of member of the Delta State House of Assembly to represent the council constituency. And the applicant emerged the winner of the said primary election by affirmation of the majority of the delegates of the second defendant, and was so declared by the returning officer, Barrister Sylvester, the publicity secretary of the second defendant in Delta State. And the result was also ratified by the electoral panel and published by the second defendant. Instead of forwarding or submitting the applicant's name to the third defendant as the aspirant who won the said primary election, and therefore the candidate of the second defendant for the purpose of contesting the election into the South constituency seat in Delta State House of Assembly, slated to hold in March 2019, the second defendant wrongly and dubiously submitted the name of the first defendant to the third defendant as the candidate of the second defendant in respect of the said constituency seat. Although the first defendant initially brought the expression of interest and nomination forms of the second defendant and indicated his interest to contest the primary election of the second defendant as an aspirant, 1. He was absent and unrepresented at the designated venue of the primary election of the second defendant held on the 5th day of October 2018 and the All Progressives Congress, the Council Chapter Secretariat at number 110 Alika Street, Abo, Delta State. And he did not participate or contest in the primary election conducted by the accredited officials of the second defendant, and which was monitored by officials of the third defendant on the 5th of October at the All Progressives Congress, the Council Chapter Secretariat at 110 Alika Street, Abo. Number 3, that he did not win or emerge winner of the said primary election and was not duly selected or nominated as the candidate of the second defendant to contest the election into the membership of the Delta House of Assembly for the Council constituency slated to hold in March 2019. That the submission of the second defendant by the second defendant of the first defendant's name to the third defendant as the candidate of the second defendant to contest the forthcoming Delta State House of Assembly election into the council seat is wrongful and in violation of the provisions of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended and the All Progressives Congress Party Constitution and guidelines for the nomination of the candidates for the 2019 general election. That the action of the defendants has occasioned injustice against the applicant, who is the duly nominated candidate of the second defendant, and has therefore applied to this honorable court for redress. That paragraph 26 of the supporting affidavit reads that this brazen act of imposition of the first defendant as candidate of the second defendant was ostensibly orchestrated by certain elements within the hierarchy of the second defendant for the purpose of compensating one Dr. Cairo Jubo, who lost his governorship primary election contest. And this fact was further confirmed to me by Chief Great Ukoru, the governorship candidate of the second defendant in Delta State, in a telephone call to me on the 2nd of November 2018, in which he stated, after apologizing, which he stated that my ticket candidacy was taken from me and given to the first defendant, a surrogate of Dr. because the National Working Committee NWC said we should cede their local governments to them, all the governorship aspirants, in view of all the money they paid for the primaries. Now, that is the background to what has transpired. And as you can imagine, I am deeply disappointed and outraged and appalled by the conduct of the All Progressives Congress, APC, a party that was founded on a vision of change in the way that our political life is conducted. A party that offered itself as an alternative political platform to the long-ruling People's Democratic Party that was accused by the APC of perpetrating heinous crimes of governance against the people of this country. What has transpired in the castle is just the tip of the iceberg, because everything that happened in the castle of people winning, going to contest primaries, winning their primary election, only to have the outcomes, the results, changed by people, by the party leaders and party officials, is unbelievable. There's literally no constituency you will go to in Delta State where this level of arbitrariness was not perpetrated. It's happened in the Castle, as it has happened in so many other constituencies. This is not the party that some of us signed up for. It is really a disgrace to our democracy that the All Progressives Congress will allow itself to be completely sold out to characters and individuals who care nothing about the rule of law, who care nothing about the rule of the Constitution, who care nothing about the will of the people exercised in these elections that were trashed by the party. Now, if the National Working Committee of APC, as Chief Oboru told me, and as the party itself has stated elsewhere, if they knew that the assembly seats in Delta State or elsewhere were meant to serve as consolation prizes to people who won or who ran and lost governorship primaries, they should have said that. They should have been dignified enough to say that up front. Say, look, folks, don't bother running. We're going to reserve the seats and award it as consolation prizes to people. Now, to make people go through the ordeal, the expenses, and put the people of the party themselves, the voters, the delegates who voted for that election, put them through a harrowing experience of coming out to vote, to select and make their decisions and their choice. And then you ignore the will of the people in this manner. Because somebody who set out to run for office of governor, who bought from for 25 million naira and lost, you now decide after the primaries to compensate them for their loss. Now, as I speak to you today, the party has not reached out to myself or people like me in all the other offices, House of Reps, where they arbitrarily took away the ticket, the mandate that people got in those primaries, to give them, some compensation, prize or packages. They have not. Why is it okay to give consolation prizes to those who lost ownership and not those you have taken their ticket arbitrarily in other positions? Why is that okay? This is unacceptable. APC can do better. Which is why I have gone to court to challenge this illegality. It will not stand. It cannot stand. It cannot be justified. It's not possible. It cannot. That you award the candidacy of a party to an individual who was not present at the primaries. Now, if this was happening in some other party, I would expect APC to be completely outraged. But this is being perpetrated at the highest level of leadership of the All Progressives Congress, APC. A party in which some of us have invested enormously. I was candidate of the party in 2015, and everyone in the Castle district knows the seriousness and the reach of the campaign that I waged in this constituency that resulted for the first time in the loss by the PDP of that seat in the Castle. So I'm here before you to inform you and to invite you to come with me on this journey in search for justice. All my life, all I've done is to fight back and push back on injustice and unfairness. That's what I do for a living. And so, as you can imagine, if I have, over the last nearly 30 years, devoted my professional life in the fight for justice on behalf of the oppressed around this country, if I have been that stoic in the defense of civil liberties and democracy for other people, you can imagine that I can speak for myself. And as a fight, I will fight to the end, irrespective of who is involved. They have absolutely lost their mind at the highest level of leadership of the APC. To suggest and to direct that those who have gone to court to challenge the illegalities, the brazen injustices committed against party men and women across this country should withdraw their cases. Excuse me? Because the party headquarters and those who run the party are not superior to the Nigerian Constitution. They are not, they can't be, will never be. The national chairman of the party is not, cannot be, will never be superior to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's impossible. It's not possible. So I have gone to court and I challenge the national chairman or anybody else in the hierarchy of the APC to come after me with some disciplinary action. And I will go to court, I will stop it, I will challenge it, and I will trash it, and return it to the Senate. That's what I will do. What we need in APC is our justice committees, not reconciliation committees. You cannot have reconciliation without justice. You don't kill fairness, you murder fairness, and you speak about reconciliation. No, it begins with telling the truth. Tell the truth, and maybe justice will flow, and then comes reconciliation. So for those individuals, including Chief Reto Boru, the national chairman of APC, and all the other individuals in between who were involved in stealing and unlawfully taking this mandate from me, I assure you, this country is a country of laws. It's a country that is governed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And everyone, including the national chairman of APC, is under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I know that justice in our courts will prevail on this matter. Thank you very much.